Okay, chit chat time. Oh, mercy. Well, I got the new face creams and stuff. And there are some things I like about it, and some things not so, for me, not so great. Now, I like most of the whole line, except the one thing that's not working for me so great is the moisturizer, because it feels a little bit waxy for me. But I think it's because the what I've been using, the Tatcha, is very, very, it's more like a, not, it reminds you of, if you get like, I'm trying to think of the consistency. If you've ever had like that almond, Spanish, the almond jelly type thing, it's that consistency, what I usually use, my Tatcha products. Now the Tatcha is very expensive, but my skin is so sensitive, it's so, most things I can't use. If it's got any kind of a petroleum or any of that type of waxy thing, it usually will feel like, it just feels, doesn't have good feeling on my skin. But anyway, I used the rest of the product yesterday and today, and so far I'm liking them. Except for, like I said, the moisturizer in that line. It's just, I don't think it's for me. But I did do the volcano mask this morning, which is a, it's one to take off the dead skin and stuff. And I usually don't use those, again, because my skin is really sensitive. But I think if you have an oily skin, that would be a really great product. And what I really liked was the mask. Now that I really do like a lot, and I would use this. I would use this often. I do like this a lot. The Royal Bath Sheet Mask. It's a moisturizing, plump, moisture, and smooth. Now, when you take it out, it's on this, it's on disc. And you peel it off and then you put it on your face. Now, there you go. You can put it like this thing. Now, when you take it off and you put it on, it's cold. It was like ice cold. It was so cold. But it is good. I do like it a lot. It does feel refreshing. So the mask is something I really do like in this line. And like I said, I usually don't like toners on my skin. Because, like I said, my skin dries out so easily. But I am using that, and I'll continue to use it, the cleanser and all the rest of the products, the eye, the under eye, and all of those. But I think I might hold off on the moisture, just because I don't like a waxy type of a feeling. I'm not used to the cream ones. Yeah. But the rest of the line I am definitely going to use, and we'll see how it goes. But today I have to admit I did use my Tatcha instead. I have like it's like a mineral water, and then I have the moisturizer. Now what I use, because my skin is so dry, I use what's supposed to be the night cream. I use that in the day as well, because it's not oily, not greasy, but it is very moisturizing. And like I said, it's an expensive product, but it lasts a long time. I mean, really, you use only this much on your face. The size of a small pea is all you use on your face. So it does last a long. You get this little thing and you're thinking, because I think it's like over $100 for it. It's not cheap. But, you know, you get this and you think, oh my God, that's not going to last a week. But no, it actually lasts for, I think it was lasting, I think it's like more than 6 months for sure. Yeah, it lasts a long time because you don't use a lot of it. But if you're like me, and, you know, I've gone through so many products on the market, high-end products, and like I said, I can start to use them, but then if it's got anything in it at all that's kind of that waxy, my skin winds up becoming dry from it later. So that's why I stick with really the Tatcha products. Even Tatcha, they've got a really smooth exfoliator. Even that I don't use because, again, my skin is, and the Volcano one I think is a little bit too rough for my skin. Because my skin is very thin and it's super sensitive and super dry. So, yeah, in all my years, the only one I've found that I can use is the Tatcha brand. But, like I said, if you're somebody that's got either normal skin or an oily skin, I think this line would be fabulous. It would be really good for most people's skin. But if you're like me, super sensitive, some of it might be a little difficult to use. Yeah, so I just wanted to let people know, because I know people were going to be watching what's happening. And today I actually did put on, I did actually put on the foundation today, the Korean foundation that I found that I like. A lot of foundations, I cannot powder. They say set your stuff with powder. I can't do it. It just makes my skin gets so dry. If I put any powder or anything like that on, then it just cakes. Yeah. Can't do it. Can't. So, yeah. If I'm wearing that type of thing, then I set it with a spray-on setting that sets, spray-on things that sets. Now, okay, from tomorrow I'll start actually putting on my things again. I haven't worn my foundation or any of that for the last 6 months because I've been feeling so bad. But I'll start putting it on and you'll see the difference with what I put on. And people ask, how do you keep your skin looking dewy when I'm doing that? There are some products that I use that are more, like if I put on a, what do you call it? Like a pre-foundation, and it's there to hold your makeup on better. What I use is one that keeps a dewy look. It's not a matte. Okay, it's a, yeah, it's more slick. It feels like, oh, what do you call that? I forget what you call the name. Not silicone, but it's something. It's something that stays, looks moist, continues to look moist. And then a lot of times I will put on another layer. When I put this on, then I'll put the other one on over it, and it is again kind of a bright looking one, and it keeps looking like your skin is very moisturized and dewy. Yeah. So anyway, and I actually did put a little blush on today, which I haven't been, and if I don't wear blush, and today I actually put on a little mascara. If I don't wear it, I just look like I'm dead. I've got to, and especially with the anemia, my lips are so pale anyway. If I don't wear lipstick, again, I just look like I'm, at death's door. So if you're interested in the makeup routine, if you've got really, really dry skin, then I can, do a face online for you and show you how I do, the routine. If you really want to look like dewy skin. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And I can show you all the products I have that I use. So yeah, that'll work. And then what I did today, something different, because I've been, I have so much of these herbs and stuff that I'm taking, and I would try to take half of them in the morning, and I found that I was just getting so nauseated and so pain, I would have to lay down. I was feeling so bad. So what I did this morning, and it's working so much better, is that I'll take one pill with my coffee and I'll wait a half an hour. Then I'll take the next one and again wait a half an hour and then do the next one, so I'm spreading it way out. And I'll take one and make sure that I'm feeling okay, wait for it to digest, and then go on to the next one. So that's working so much better. I'm not feeling nauseated. I'm not feeling like I'm wishing I were dead for the next hour. So that's good. Another thing, if you are taking medications from your doctor, like I'm taking the metformin, one of the things I just ordered, I always look them up to make sure, and sure enough, one of the things I ordered, it says don't take it if you are having diabetes, because it can have a reaction with your metformin. I don't know if it makes it not work as well, or if it makes it work too well. So one of the things I had to kind of not take now. So make sure an herb, when you look on it, and I was looking it online, it didn't say anything about that. So you've got to really look at whatever it is, supplements you're taking, and look it up to see, counterindications, you know, because you don't want to get something that's working against each other. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to let go until I am, until my weight's down and I'm back okay and I don't need to take the metformin any longer. So, yeah, that's got to go by the wayside for now. Although it would be really good for the other things that I'm dealing with and stuff now. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, today I did go and put the coating on it, and when I do, it just makes it a little brighter. The colors when I put the shine, because I don't like it to be really matte. And this product also helps to keep your colors from fading, you know. So I did that today as well. And thank you for all your comments. And I know there's somebody there that's waiting to find out, that wants to order a couple of the pieces. As soon as I get those back, I will be showing them online. The original versus the copy, the canvas copy. And so I'll let you see those. And then if there's any of the ones that you like here, I can also make them different sizes, like these. Oop. Like these smaller ones, 8 by 10s, I can do them the 16 by 20. If you want the larger version of it, that's possible. Any of the small ones that I have here, I can do them just as easily in the 16 by 20 canvas. So, yeah. I just wanted to put that out there as well. Oh. So anyway, I think that's about it for now. So women, ladies, if you have, again, really dry skin and you want to know what products you can use to get that dewy look, then let me know. I know people that have oily skin complain, but if you have dry skin, I'm telling you, it's really sometimes hard to find things you can use because most products will just have a tendency to dry them out even more. Like my skin is so dry, the soaps that you get, even the ones that are really supposed to be moisturizing, dry out my skin and just make you feel like you want to rip your skin off because it's so, after a bath, it just feels so dry. Yeah. So I know there are a few of us out there that have really, really, really dry skin. And then winter is coming up and it's going to get even more dry with the wind and the cold and everything. So again, if you're interested in that, let me know. I think I'll give Ronaldo a call and see if he knows when those canvases will be done so that I can get those and take a look at them. So anyway, thank you for that. If people have any kind of ideas for either talks or paintings, whatever, or you want specific colors in a painting, let me know as well, and we'll see if something comes up. I can't guarantee, but you know, like I said, sometimes things just come up like this one the other day that came up. I was just having that vision, that feeling to do that one. and then the Biden versus Trump ones. So anyway, yeah, just let me know. So for now, I'm going to take off. Got to take another pill and then grab something and actually eat. I haven't eaten yet today. Let's continue to go forward. Oh, a new thing I just got too is paint. New paints that are for your shoes, leather. So I'll be able to paint shoes. That would be a fun thing to do. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so those are the newest things that are going on here. The leather paint. So I'm going to see what I have in here and maybe do it. Now I bought the darker colors for the moment because I was thinking I wanted to see if I can do something to kind of match my hat, the night scene. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll work on that today. So on that note, I'm going to close this out, this chitty chat, and say, yeah, stay safe out there, continue to mask up, and if there's a reading you want to see, let me know. Oh, I had somebody, I don't know if she's listening to this, wants me to do, explain a text. I really don't like to do commentary on the spiritual texts. It's just regurgitating something else that somebody said. And especially because it's always they want something on non-duality. And, it doesn't do any good to regurgitate it because you're not going to get there by listening. Okay? That's like having somebody to go over and explain an operation. It's not going to do, you've got to actually have the operation for it to work. You can't sit and listen about it. It doesn't do anything. And people trying to imagine their way there, or if they, like in this case, understand. Well, it's not about understanding, getting something logically. This is beyond mind, okay? So I might read a couple things that I wrote. I might read a couple things that I wrote that have to do with that subject, because to sit there and rehash it and rehash it and rehash it doesn't move anybody forward. Okay? It doesn't move anybody forward. You actually have to live it, and hearing about it is not going to help you to live it. Okay? It doesn't work that way. So when I have people coming, it's like every 2-3 weeks I'll have somebody come and say, oh, can you do this? It's only 70 verses. It's only 70 verses of just what feels like here is claptrap. Is an hour or two out of time of claptrap that really is just regurgitating a circular drama. It doesn't aid anything. So anyway, that's where that stands. So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light to everyone. Please continue to be safe out there, and I'll see you online.